Knight says that the raids were not for Diddy per se. It was to destroy incriminating evidence on other powerful people. So, I mean, shit, maybe he knows something. You know, he seemed to be a chatty patty with his podcast in prison. So maybe he knows something. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't put it past him. It's all alleged. So yeah, I don't put it past him. I mean, you know, and if Diddy got some type of proof, then obviously I'm pretty sure he probably got copies. You know, he got dirt. He seemed like the type of dude that keep dirt on everybody. You know what I'm saying? And what about old boy with the plane and stuff, and how he magically, you know, came up unalive in his jail cell? You know? No, so they probably got some type of copies. You know, I'm pretty sure he got the original dubs or copies or a proof somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, man, a lot of this stuff that he being alleged of, a lot of that is European tradition. Go look up the true meaning of Christmas. You know, they vaguely touched on it in the Boondocks. So when you start hearing about these things that his neighbor is accusing him of, you know what I'm saying, and he being accused of trafficking and this, that, and the third, a lot of that is part of tradition, you know. And we know a lot of our good brothers and sisters over the United States, you know, they believe in the European tradition full blown out and don't even know it. When you start talking about marriage and monogamy, and when you start talking about religion and stuff of that nature, these were things that were championed and put on a pedestal, you know, in a lot of that society. And this is why they're trying to rationalize it. This is why they're trying to push it. This is the certain things they're doing. This is not of, you know, African descent or Black American. That's not, you know, what we did, what we do, what our history, what our bloodlines is. You know, and a lot of our women has got caught up in the tradition as well too, with the blonde hair and wanting to have long straight hair and wanting to have makeup to make them look lighter and filters to make them look lighter and stuff. But you know, it's a different conversation for a different day. But check out the music entertainment playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. But you know, Diddy just, you know, he hid his crazy ways better than Suge. Suge was very, very out in the open with it. You know, you hear stories of things he did, beat dudes up for parking spots, and Suge didn't know how to have a Coke and a smile. That was Diddy. You know, that's why I see Magic Johnson smiling so much. You know, I was watching the Arnold Schwarzenegger documentary. What is it? I forget what it's called. It's on YouTube. It was on Pumping Iron, I think it was called. It was on YouTube for free, you know. And he said one thing during his workouts, he would always smile. You know, it would give off the appearance. He was always give off good vibes and good appearance, and that's how I think he got an opportunity, I think, to do one of his first films. I think it was Kindergarten Cop. So one thing I do adopt is that I try to, especially when I'm working, I try to smile. When I'm doing things, I try to smile. Try to smile more. You know, try to smile a little bit more. Is open up for more opportunities. And Diddy just, you know, Diddy smiled. And it got him out. He dodged some bullets. The 91, what was it, the celebrity basketball game that, you know, some people got unalived in with Heavy D and all that. You know, the situation with Shine. You know, you have people who allege he did some things to Jamie Foxx, Kim Porter. And a lot of people, I hear people kind of like speaking on Kim Porter and don't know the history. I just know a little bit. I think she's from Columbus, Georgia, by the way. Shout out to all my people in Columbus. I know got some people down there, man. Shout out to Phoenix City, where it's right next door, Alabama. But yeah, her and Al B. Sure had got married. I think they broke the news they were briefly married for a minute. I think Al B. Sure brought her up to New York City as a model. You know, he was doing this thing. His career got derailed after Christopher. He got accused of being Christopher Williams in a situation that happened in a hotel and it destroyed his career. So, you know, he helped write that Jodeci first album, you know, all that stuff, whatever. And long story short, like Puff, took Kim Porter away from him, you know. And I really don't really, and she's a beautiful woman, beautiful, gorgeous woman, you know. But I really, you know, in Hollywood, they got this bad. And a lot of dudes you go to high school with or you associate with got it bad. A lot of dudes like to run behind other dudes. You know what I'm saying? This is why you don't ever really brag on your chick or nothing like that. You keep that reserved. I used to know a dude in high school who liked to just go behind other dudes and mess with the chicks they mess with. To me, that's highly weird activity. It's just weird to me for you to want to do that. You want to go behind me, every girl I get or most of the girls I get. You want to go behind like this is why I don't associate with a lot of people, because people are weird. So I mean, but she's drop dead gorgeous. Rest in power to her. And it was alleged that he did some things to I'll Be Sure. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he was just, his smiling and his act made him last longer than Suge Knight. Simple as that. Suge was just too aggressive, too out in the open. He felt like he couldn't be touched, and guess what? He lost it all. He had the biggest record, fastest growing, biggest record label, and he just didn't know how to, you know, do it. But, you know, I know he laughing and grinning now, because he, you know, to see the day that it's catching up with Puff, he laughing. You know, and a lot of them dudes that got that street mentality, they can't shake it. But with them, you know, saying that they're trying to basically seize evidence and destroy it of more powerful people, I can believe it. But I also believe Puff smart enough to know, because he knew this was coming. That's why he gave them they publishing this shit back. He knew he sold Revolt too, allegedly. That's being reported. He knew this was coming. You know, when you make the deal with the devil, he gonna come cash that ticket out. You can have 40 years of fun that Puff had. Devil gonna come cash that ticket off. Cash that ticket. When you sell your soul and you job and you buck dance for the man, and they empower you and they give you things, and you start to think you so powerful, I got so much money, I've been doing this so long, you think that you above the law. And I ain't talking about the rap group. You don't come cash in on it, boy. When you think about y'all, you know, these women doing witchcraft and, you know, ninjas selling their soul, and, you know, niggas selling they back door and they mouth to the record executive to move up the ladder. You know, that sin, I would say that sin, that how can we say this? That stick with you. That act that you done, that stick with you. You know, that stick with you and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that you kind of got to figure out, that it stick with you. That them demons stick with you. So if they were getting evidence and to destroy it for something, you know, they can't continue to cover this up. What's done in the dark gonna come to the light. It's just what it is. You know, what's done in the dark gonna come to the light. They got to do for Nickelodeon. This Me Too thing wasn't supposed to spawn into what it spawned into. You know, it wasn't supposed to manifest into what it manifested into. That's what you got to remember. It wasn't supposed to be like that. You know, it wasn't. And it just, you know, was supposed to get Bill Cosby, maybe a couple more people. And it ended up getting a bunch of people. So check out the Music Entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Peace.